back my green cutting board for vegetable preparation. I can sanitize. For chicken, I also need white mirepoix for preparing chicken. Remember to take notes the difference between white mirepoix and brown mirepoix. Brown mirepoix has carrot and white mirepoix has no carrot. So you add also stem of celery and parsley and cloves. Then I'm going to put my chicken in cold water. So bones should be in small pieces to get the flavor from the bones. It has to be small pieces. And spice and vegetables should have proper proportion. Otherwise, your stock may taste spice and vegetables than chicken. Chicken stock, it's already on the fire, so we are waiting to boil and take time to simmer, then we strain it. Now our stock are trying to form scums, so to ensure the clean stock, you have to remove the scum and the fats that appears on the stock surface as soon as possible. So just to take note that bones should be small for you to get a well-flavored stock, and vegetables and herbs has to be in proper proportion for you to get a good stock. If the portion of vegetables and herbs exceed the portion of bones, then your stock is going to taste herbs, not bones. Stock at least should be cooked between 1 hour and 1 hour 30 minutes, or even 2 hours. So depending the working time you have and depending the preparation of your mise en place. So now we are going to start making fish stock. So we have brown stock, we have chicken stock, we have veal stock. Now we are going to make fish stock. So making fish stock, we are going to start with white mirepoix. So the reason white mirepoix, fish stock, it's also white stock. It's not brown stock. So we have to put onion. We'll put onion. Leeks. Some Carrasco preparation of fish stock, they use stem of mushroom. So here I'm not using mushroom. So I have my herbs already. Stem of celery, stem of parsley, rosemary. Then I add some cloves and bay leaf. Now my mirepoix, white mirepoix, is ready for the fish stock. So now I'm going to debone my fish to get fish bones. Deboning fish, so I have to use a brook cutting board. So remember, blue cutting board used for fish and seafood. So we are going to prepare our fish to get fish bones for fish stock. So preparing a fish, we have to use a blue cutting board for fish. You remember last time I told you the use of cutting board. We respect use of cutting boards to avoid any cross-contamination for into our food. So I have to put on gloves. Remember, all the time you are going to handle raw meat and the fish. You have to put gloves. Fish, seafood, meat, it's a high risk food, so it should be handled with care. So now I'm going to debone my fish. For you to check if your fish is fresh, so you know it's red in their ears, even the eyes, and it smells fresh. So you have to check it before you use it. I start removing fillet from carcass. You can even remove the skin. To make a tilapia fillet, you just pour and remove skin. See? Then remove the fillet and make sure when you remove fillet, knife should be against bones to avoid wastage. See, I removed my fillet. In between there is a bone, so I had to remove it. So I have my beautiful tilapia fillet. So you always see the tilapia fillet came like this. So it's because they have to remove these bones. They have to remove it. The same preparation with the another side. I have my two beautiful tilapia fillet. So I can use them for other preparation, like maybe sauteing, pan frying, roasting, grilling, you know, many preparations. I just needed fish bones for fish stock. So I cut into small pieces. So for fish stock, we don't use a fillet. We just use bones or trimmings, just to avoid wastage of food. So we just need liquid with flavor from fish. So fish stock, we use fish stock to prepare all sauces that accompanies fish and seafood item, or we use fish stock maybe to boil or to branch fish or seafood item. So we don't use fish stock for any other food preparation apart from fish and seafood. So the reason we don't use fish stock for other preparation of food, it's because the fish stock has a strong flavor. So the fish stock has strong flavor, so you cannot make a dish with a chicken, then you put fish stock. So that fish stock is going to bring the flavor of the fish into the food. So fish goes with the fish production. Remember, clean as you go, clean as you work. So now we have our bones, fish bones ready, and our mirepoix ready, and our condiment. This is lemon juice ready, olive oil ready, white pepper ready, salt ready, white wine ready. We are going to prepare our fish stock. Now we just pour oil. After putting oil, so we have to pour our fish. Then our mirepoix, white mirepoix. A little bit of white wine. Just to flavor. Only 50 to 100 grams. And lemon juice. So using lemon juice for fish preparation and using white wine for fish stock preparation is to reduce strong flavor of fresh fish. So just to reduce that strong flavor. Then, since our fish stock, it's a white stock, we don't need to brown them. So we cook them, but not browning them. Then put a pinch of salt, very little, just to taste. The fish stock is going to produce many sauces. It's going to produce many soups. So if you put much quantity of salt, then you are going to produce a salty gravy or salty sauces or salty soups. So remember, stock, it's a foundation of cooking. So it helps in cooking. It's a basic preparation of liquid that we use in the kitchen. So stock is going to produce many sauces, many soups. So that's why salt and pepper, you just put them to increase flavor, not to taste. So my bones for fish are ready. Then I add cold water. So the reason we prepared fish stock rusty, it's because fish stock, it takes a short time than other stocks. So it's just take between 40 and 50 minutes to be ready. So now we are going to add a pinch of salt for brown stock and chicken stock and veal stock. Then after, we strain them and we cool them.